Hello and welcome to the Be the Light unit. This is Independent Sales Director Brianna Yo, and I just want to share with you a little bit more of information about starting your Mary Kay business, kind of the odds and ends and just other information that's not so much tactical business information, but just really important things for you to know now that you have joined such a wonderful unit and have chosen to start your own Mary Kay business. This can be found on my website, briannayo.com, and it's the other information pictures. I'm going to go through them really quickly here for you. So this is our other information packet, and as it says, here's just a few more details about you and your new Mary Kay business. First, we're going to go through It's Just How We Roll. These are just, the rules that we follow and the things that we abide by. This is just how we roll. Like I said, you are a part of an award-winning unit, and women are looking at you when you go to events. They're watching you to see how you act and look at you as an example within this Mary Kay company. And it is so important that we just continue to follow, and then this is just how we roll. So I'll just go through these briefly and you can read them more in detail, but better 3 hours early than a minute late. Just make sure that we are on time. That looks like 15 minutes early to meetings if you don't have a guest. If you do have a guest, that's 30 minutes early. And then to larger events and company events, we want to make sure that we're at least there 30 minutes early so that we can sit in the front and get good seatings and no one's flustered from being late. The next is if you show up, you go up. Consistently attend your weekly unit meeting and all other company events. That's just how we roll. When I'm moved to praise, I will shout from the roofs. It is so important that we recognize the women who are up on stage, who are queen of sales, queen of sharing, queen of tracking, and give a loud, clapping, rowdy applause. Not just a few lame claps. We shout. We are so excited. When she is being recognized, she deserves all of your attention, just like as you would. That's just how we roll. Never will I scratch for excuse to gossip. When I am tempted to criticize, I will bite on my own tongue. We have zero tolerance for any negativity, gossip, complaining, whining, excuses. Just leave that at the door. Leave that at the door. Like it says, we let people know our success story, not our sad story. That's just how we roll. A child is surely the most beautiful, irrational act two people in love can commit. So we love babies. I love my baby girl. But with Mary Kay, we really want to treat this like a business. If you were working in the corporate world, you would not bring your baby. And we expect the same for the other women and of our guests. So it's just not an appropriate place for children. It's distracting. And we want to make sure that this is a stress-free, fun environment for women to come and have a relaxing evening and get pampered. That's just how we roll. I love hearing my audience breathe. When we are at meetings and events, we are the audience and we act as the audience and we just really give energy, positive attention and energy to the speaker. We make eye contact, we smile, we nod in agreement, we laugh at the jokes, and we pay attention. We aren't on our cell phones, we don't talk, we don't text. We're just giving full attention and just giving them that courtesy of staying quiet and giving them that energy that they need and thank them for speaking. It's just how we roll. So it's just how we roll Mary Kay Attire. So this is so important. Mary Kay Ash founded this company where women could be professionals. I know that a lot of places, have relaxed to wearing pants and wearing leggings and things like that. But in Mary Kay and at all of our Mary Kay appointments and Mary Kay meetings, company events, we wear only dresses or skirted outfits. And that's just to keep that professionalism. And when you feel good, you are going to act confident, you're going to be confident, and that confidence is going to just spill over into other areas of your life and your business and the money that you make. So on here, it just talks about how you look as a consultant, how that's so important. But even as a basic consultant, brand new, you are wearing a business suit, you're wearing heels, and you're looking good. It says the best dressed person in the room is the most respected person in the room, and that is just how you want to go. You just want to wear a skirt and a dress. There's just really no beating around it. It's just how we roll. And then it says give a girl her right shoes and she can conquer the world. So just a couple other things, we want to make sure that we are always tasteful. You want your hair done. You want your makeup on point. We sell makeup. We're in the beauty industry. Use every single product. You get it for 50% off. You get the highest quality makeup in America for 50% off. Make sure you are wearing it and is on point. Make sure that everything you wear is just classy. Keep skin shown in an area to a minimum. I want you to wear jewelry that's tasteful and is exciting and completes your outfit. Heels are going to make your legs look longer and sexy, and just going to give you more confidence and allows you to focus on others instead of yourself because you're confident in how you look. It's just how we roll. Organization. So fortune favors the prepared mind. It is so important to be organized. I want you to be organized in the products that you bring, being on time, being others focused. I want you to have hostess packets and information about the opportunity and set sheets and all of your materials. I mean, every once in a while when you forget something, it's okay to borrow it, but just take responsibility in knowing what you need and bringing it. It's not cute to play dumb. So just make sure that you are prepared. You have a notebook and pen to take notes, and you have what you need, and you're on time and ready to go. It's just how we roll. Organization is the key to success. Take responsibility for your business and your success. You are a business owner, and just treat yourself like a business. Be prepared for events with all products and tools for yourself and tools for your guests that you need. It's just how we roll. What to bring to your weekly unit meetings. So for skincare, what you need to have, buy in trays by 7 p.m. with a cloth. You want to have your oil-free eye makeup remover and a cotton ball. You want to have the Miracle set. That includes the Time-Wise cleanser and moisturizer, the day and the night solution. That all comes in your starter kit. A microdermabrasion. You'll want to invest in that as a demo product, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in another video, but you want to have a microdermabrasion set for a demo for them to be able to use. Same with satin lips and CC cream matched already to your guest. For the dash out the door color look, this is what you're going to do at meetings and at your very first appointment. You want to have cream eyeshadows with at least 2 colors for blending and a sponge tip applicator for them to apply it to. You want to use the mineral powdered cheek duos and a brush or a cotton ball for them to be able to use that, and a mascara with the disposable wand and choice of lip gloss, whatever you want to use. And then other materials that you'll need for our weekly unit meeting. Paper materials for guests. You're going to want a customer profile card pre-filled out because you've called them and you already know answers to most of the questions on the front. You want to bring a sales slip so that you can close out your guest, a hostess packet, which you can find on my website, a recruitment packet, which you can find on my website, set sheet, that way you can make those sales because we don't use lookbooks, the fabulous referral sheet, and you want your date book so that you can book a follow-up appointment with all of your guests and also share the opportunity with them, a date and time to share the opportunity with them. Materials that you'll need for yourself. You'll want to submit the weekly accomplishment sheet on Mary Kay In Touch. It's on that second tab by Tuesday at midnight. You want to make sure that you do that. You want to bring a paper and pen for notes. You want to bring your perfect month tracking sheet, your bubble sheet, your hostess tracking sheet, and your first 30 days sheet. As you continuously fill those out, you're going to get recognized for bringing those. And then also all of our unit recognition, those numbers are collected through that weekly accomplishment sheet by Tuesday. Make sure that you do that. And lastly, about our unit meetings, you want to make sure that you arrive on time, 6:30 with a guest, 6:45 without a guest, and then 7 o'clock we start right on time. You want to look super, super sharp and prepared. And then we also have a unit meeting fee. So every week it is $6, and you have 4 ways to take $1 off of your meeting fee, which can get it down to $2. So you don't have to worry about your first meeting. Your first meeting, you just sign in. Your first meeting is completely free. But for every meeting after that, you'll want to make sure that you bring that. Or you can pay $20 at the beginning of each month. And with that $20 fee, you actually get into every single unit meeting and event that we have at the studio, regardless of if I'm hosting it or another director, or if it's just a studio event, with that $20. Moving on up, so an awesome part about Mary Kay is that everyone starts in the same position, and you have the ability to move up the career path if you want to. Everyday women are choosing to become sales directors in 1 month, and I hope that you're ready to make this choice and take a leap to move up the career path of leadership. Again, you don't have to team build, but it's just such a wonderful and lucrative opportunity. And you can see here, everyone starts right here as an independent beauty consultant. If you have 1 to 2 active team members, this puts you as a senior consultant. At that point, in addition to that 50% commission that you are making off of your sales, you are also making a 4% team commission that comes straight from the company. You get that pink love check in the mail. The next level is that Star Team Builder. This is a red jacket. We are building a unit full of reds. We are going to have a sea of red jackets. That red jacket place is just a really special place for you to be. And our goal is to have you in your red jacket by the end of your debut party. And a red jacket means that you have 3 or more active team members. At that point, you're still getting that 4% commission check, but you're getting $50 bonuses with every woman who comes into your business qualified. Isn't that so exciting? So you have the ability to make so much just by being a red jacket. The next position, the team leader position. So this is where you have 5 or more active team members. This is really a sweet spot in Mary Kay, and this is really where the ball starts to get rolling. So you jump from this 4% commission to either a 9 or 13% team commission. There is a huge difference between 4% and 13%. Huge difference. And the difference on if you earn a 9 or a 13% commission is on if you are working your personal business. If you're working your personal business, then you're going to get that 13% commission check. At this point, you can also go on target for your car. That is so exciting. And if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out to me. As your sales director, I'm here to help you climb this ladder as fast as you want to climb it. The next is future director. At this point, you have 8 or more active team members. And then DIQ. This is another really awesome space to be. DIQ stands for Director and Qualifications. You can enter DIQ with 10 or more active team members. At that point, you have the ability to continue to go on to be a director. Grand Achiever, 14 active team members. This means that you have the ability to finish your car. You need 14 team members to finish your car. And an important thing to know is that you can be a car driver without being a director. So if you're not interested in leading a team really big, you're not interested in pursuing being a director as a career, you can still drive a free car. Isn't that so exciting? And then independent sales director, this is where I am. This is the top 2% of a multi-million-dollar company. This is a wonderful place to be. You jump from 9 to 13% to earning 13% unit commissions, 13% personal team commissions, and a 10% bonus. Plus, for every new qualified team member, you actually get $100 bonuses. Isn't that crazy? $100! And there's multiple other bonuses here. So this is just a little quick information about the career path. And again, if you are interested at all in team building, regardless of the rate, where you see yourself, I want to hear about it. I want to help you succeed. Wonderful reasons for directorship. So I want to explain something really quickly about directorship. So a lot of women do not work their Mary Kay business full time. Mary Kay Ash developed this company for busy women who didn't have a lot of time, who needed to do this in addition to their career and while they were raising a family. So a lot of women don't do this full time. So if you're thinking, I'm a full-time student or I love my full-time job, you can still be a director. And then of course you can be like me, who chooses to work Mary Kay full-time. You can work at so many different times of your life and with different commitments going on. But this is just a little bit of information about one of the great reasons to be a director is so it's so lucrative. So not including your car, your free car, you can look as a unit of 35 women, you're looking at about making $38,000 a year. Women of 45, a unit of 45, you're looking at over 51. A unit of 80, you're looking at over 68. And a unit of 100, you're looking at over $85,000 a year. If you have any questions about directorship, I would love to answer them, walk you through it, and just guide you through any other questions that you have in your Mary Kay business. I encourage you to continue looking through this packet, read more in depth about It's Just How We Roll and the career path, and come to me with any questions that you have. Again, I'm so excited to be your director, help you move up the career path, and help you meet any goals that you have. And I cannot wait to see you at our next Wednesday Night Life meeting, and I hope you have a great evening.